Hi air signs, these are your general collective messages post the Lionsgate portal. We had the Lionsgate portal yesterday, which was the 8th of August. So these are general collective messages just to see what energy is supporting you right now in the month of August post the Lionsgate. So what has this portal opened up for you, what you need to work on, anything that you need to be careful about. So just basically those kind of messages. This of course is again for all air signs, which would be Gemini, Aquarius as well as Libra. So again, these are general and collective messages, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Alright, we'll get started with one main theme for the month of August. Main theme for you, the dark. So air signs, it looks like you're going to be spending some time identifying or looking at darker sides of your personality. You might, a keyword that I got for you guys as I was meditating on your zodiac sign was center stage. So I don't know what that means. It's just a word that came at me. Maybe you're wanting to hog the limelight, or maybe you're wanting to be center stage, or you are not getting the chance to be that. I don't know. This will of course not apply to everybody, so please take what resonates and take how it resonates for you. But with the dark over here in this deck, the dark signifies like feeling some amount of darkness, feeling some amount of fury, feeling some amount of anguish, feeling also like a little bit grim about things, about people, about situations. Maybe experiencing some amount of agony, or some amount of like real intensity with the darker things in life, with the shadow aspects of life. Okay, so maybe in the month of August you're going to be working on those things. Maybe you're going to be working on uncovering your own dark side, or maybe even toxicities, your own toxic traits or habits, okay, which essentially become your dark side. Maybe you'll also be working on those things in the month of August. Maybe that's what the Lionsgate portal opened up for you to work on. Okay, we'll get more clarification with the tarot, so let's get started with the tarot. But keep that in mind, for the month of August, you might get drawn into toxic cycles, you might get drawn into toxic behaviors, you might get drawn into indulging in your dark side or indulging in your shadow side. So keep an eye out for that, alright? Air signs. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Five of Pentacles came out for opening card for water signs as well. This felt reversed for you guys. I'll leave it reversed. So if you have felt abandoned, or if you have felt like you have lost money, or you got a raw deal, or you got left out by people in your environment, or left out by people who you thought cared about you, if in the last few months maybe you felt like that, you're coming out of that now. Okay, so maybe you already did experience a certain darker aspect, alright, and maybe there's just a little bit left that you need to work on, and then that's going to leave as well. Okay, so it seems like you're already coming out of that, you're changing your perspective. So if there's any worry or any stress that you have felt, especially around material things, so that could be money, it could be a home, it could be property, etc. If you have felt any worry or any loss or any sense of anguish about that, you're moving out of that now. Next card, Rebirth. This is a card for Scorpio. Death. So there's a transformation currently that you're going through. Like I said, you're going to look at some of your dark sides. You're going to look at some of your shadow aspects. Be careful that you don't get drawn into shadow sides. Okay. You don't have to cover up your shadow aspect. That's not what I mean. What I mean is you are being given a chance with this portal, especially, and going well into the month of August or maybe even a little bit of September. You are being given a chance to reform and resurrect that which doesn't work for you, whether it's aspects of yourself or of your environment. You are being given a chance and an opportunity to sort of have a rebirth. Okay, so you will be transforming that. So when I say don't give in to your shadow side, I don't mean put a blanket on yourself and go to sleep if you see it, or put blinders on and refuse to see your shadow side or your dark side. That doesn't help to let it go away. What helps is to see it for what it is, to see how it affects you, to see the person you become when you are indulging in shadow side, and then letting it go. Okay, and I think I said this for one of the other signs as well. I don't remember now whether it was fire signs or earth signs, is that everything can be transmuted. Energy can be transmuted. Okay, so your dark can be transmuted into light. But you indulging in it again and again and not looking at it for how it is not serving your highest good, that won't help. All right, I hope that made sense. So there is going to be transformation. You're going to be I think in multiple things in your life you're going to have a transformation. We'll see what else comes out. Three of Cups, abundance, and next card was Six of Cups, pleasure. So as you transform, as you change the energy that you are working with, as you stop looking at things from a lack mindset, okay, as you work on any shadow aspect that you need to work on, and as you allow that transformation or that rebirth to happen, there will be reason for you to celebrate. Okay, there will be reason for you to have a joyous occasion or a celebration with close members of your family or of your community. And essentially the celebration could be with somebody who you reconcile with. Six of Cups is the card for reconciliation as well. So maybe you reconcile with somebody, or maybe you reconnect with somebody from your past or from your childhood, or you even reconnect with your inner child. Okay, so maybe also it could signify that you might be working on shadow aspects or unhealed wounds of your inner child, and maybe that's what the transformation is going to be all about. Okay. Next card, King of Swords. So as this transformation happens, as this rebirth happens, and as you get an opportunity to sort of celebrate, or have joy, or have an occasion of celebration with your people who are close to, or people who you reconcile with, there also will be forward movement where you will also be employing logic. You will also be getting into a more mature energy. You will also be getting into a more stable energy of being more communicative, of being more authentic, of being more truthful also, as well as being more clear-headed about what now going forward you need to do, or what now going forward, especially in terms of your dark side, because this is a main theme for you guys for the month of August. Okay, so especially in terms of your dark side or in terms of your shadow aspect, a lot will become clear for you, but for that you need to allow the transformation to happen. Okay, I think it has already begun for you guys. I think you have already stopped resisting to any tower moments or any barriers or obstacles that were put in your path, so that you needed to review some things about your life, and maybe initially you were resisting that. I think you've already stopped resisting it, is because your first card was Five of Pentacles has fallen in reverse. So you have already started walking on the path of changing your perception, and hence I think your transformation will become a lot easier. It will flow much more easily. Only thing that remains is that you need to continue to stay open. You need to continue to stay in a place of non-resistance. Okay, so if that has already begun for you, you do that, because all that clarity that will come towards the end of all of this. You might also look at, some aspects of yourself or of your environment, especially the ones which were shadow aspects, or especially the ones which were unhealed. You might start also looking at that from a more logical and a rational perspective. Okay, but make sure that you don't become too cold about things, or too transactional or business like about things. Okay, we'll get some clarifiers done for each of these cards with the Osho Zen Tarot. Okay, 2 cards fell out for under your Five of Pentacles. I'll read both of them. And imagine that both are 7 number cards. So the number 7 might be significant for you guys. I don't know whether it's a lucky number for you, or the 7th month, or I don't know. The number 7 could be significant for you guys. Alright, so politics and awareness. This is the Chariot card in the traditional tarot deck, and politics is your deception card, 7 of Swords. So under your 5 of Pentacles is the 7 of Swords and the awareness card or Chariot card. So I think there may have been some deception around you, or you are being deceptive about certain things or certain aspects of your life, and that may have caused you to feel abandoned, or it may have caused you to feel a sense of loss or grief, etc. But with more awareness now, like I said, maybe your process has already begun. So with more awareness now, you're being able to move in a more positive direction. Air signs, you could also be dealing with a water sign. I don't know, because you've got 2 water sign cards as well. You've got the Scorpio card, and then awareness is the Cancer's card. So you could be dealing with a water sign as well. Maybe there was some deception around that, or generally I feel like you're now able to move ahead from this feeling of this abandonment, or feeling this loss or grief, and seeing some deceptions around you. Either you were being deceptive to people, or people were being deceptive to you. You're being able to see that clearly now and move ahead in a more clear direction now. Okay. Silence, your card. Air sign, this card for Aquarius, so one of your cards. Under your death. So as you sit in silence, as you allow the healing to happen, as you allow yourself to get aligned to your higher state, your transformation will become more easy. Your rebirth will become easier as well. I really don't think, air signs, that you have an option. I think this is just given to you. You're going to have to deal with it in the month of August. I don't think, if in the past you have resisted any of this transformation or any of this healing process that really needed to be healed. Also, that's why I think your main theme is dark, is I think because there are some things that are unhealed from your past, and it could be related to childhood. Okay, so I think those are things that you have not looked at in the past, and I don't think that in the month of August, or rather with the Lionsgate portal, I don't think the universe is giving you a choice anymore, guys. You're going to have to look at your healing. You're going to have to do it. But don't worry, because once you do that, you'll move to a place of more clarity. You'll move to a place of more clear skies. Okay. So allow this to happen. Allow this healing. Allow this alignment to happen. Allow your transformation to happen. Too many fell out. I'll shuffle it again. Wow. I don't know why so many are falling out for you, air signs. And then on top of it, 2 cards fall out at all times for you guys. So it is amazing, air signs, how you guys are getting double number cards. Something is up for you guys. Okay, so right under your 3 of cups is exhaustion, 9 of wands, and ripeness, 9 of pentacles. Okay, so you could be celebrating with either a fire sign or a earth sign, Virgo in particular. But also that this celebration or this abundance or this, you know, having this harmonious like a joyful occasion with people who you care about, this will also come after a period of you having completed some cycle, or you having closed out certain aspects of yourself, of your behaviors, of your life, of your actions, of your habits. Okay, you will be doing that. You've got 2 nines, you have 2 sevens, you have 2 nines, which means spiritual. You're definitely on a spiritual quest, spiritual journey. No two ways about that, air signs. Like I said earlier, this is just the universe is intervening now for you guys. You really don't have a choice right now, is the way this reading looks to me. Okay, so you've already got 2 sevens, which means so also 7 might be a significant number for you, 9 also might be a significant number for you, and you've got 2 nines. So you're going to be ending some things, okay, as you are embarking, or as you have already embarked on this process of expanding your spiritual knowledge or expanding your spiritual plane or your energetic plane. Okay, I think you are on a way to ascension as well, air signs. This will obviously not resonate for everybody, so please take it as it applies to you. All right, so this celebration might also come after a period of you feeling, you know, exhausted, etc. Don't keep your guards up too high, especially if you're going through a transformation or a rebirth process. Allow your people who are close to you, allow those people to enter into your life to help you where you need that help. Okay, don't keep yourself guarded too much, because that will only drain you or exhaust you at the end of the day. All right, once you do that, you will see that the harvest that you want, the abundance that you want, that will be coming for you. Okay, so under your 6 of cups is the comparison card, 5 of swords. Something about this reconciliation or this revisiting of your childhood, or if that's revisiting of your childhood or something to do with your past life in terms of, you know, your childhood life or your past relationships, etc. Either reminiscing about that or being nostalgic about that or reconnecting with somebody. This can have 2 meanings. Something about that might make you to feel a little bit conflicted, or might put you back into an ego trap, and maybe that's your dark side, maybe that's your shadow side, is to get back into ego every now and again, keeping your walls up every now and again. Okay, so you might get back into that kind of conflict mode, or that kind of an internal conflict, especially, you know, overthinking things where not required, or trying to unnecessarily feel like people are out to get you, and hence trying to one up others before even anything else becomes clear for you. So take care of that. All right, at the same time, do not go into comparison mode. Do not compare your life with somebody else's life. No 2 lives can be the same, no 2 paths can be the same. Okay, so make sure that you don't do that. Make sure that you don't go into a comparison mode of oh, so and so has their life or her life or his life so sorted out, and they're doing so well for themselves and I'm not, etc., and then feeling bad about that and creating conflict in your head about that. Don't do that, because that's like stupidity, right? So don't do that. Take care of that. Let go what needs to be let go of, air signs. You've got 2 nines here. It's an indication to close things or end things. Let it go. That will help you to expand your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual path. Imagine, as I said, that you cannot imagine the card that flew out. 6 of Wands, success. This will come to you. Okay, under your King of Swords. So this will come to you, this success will come to you, your victory will come to you, your recognition, whatever, if you have put, whatever effort you may have put in the past, all of that will get recognized. But for that, you will need to now, honestly, I really don't think you guys have a choice anymore, air signs. Sorry, we know that air signs can typically be very obstinate and stubborn, where not required, and unnecessarily get up in their head and have an ego hassle and have an ego issue as well. Okay, but you are also open-minded. Okay, that's one of your greatest gifts, is to look at possibilities, is to be open about possibilities. Employ that gift. Okay, so under your King of Swords is the success. As you move to a more clear state of mind, as you move to a more authentic state of being, of mind, of communication, of interacting with people, be more authentic as well. As you do that, success will be yours, victory will be coming your way. Okay, so it looks to me, the way I see this spread for you guys, Aquarius, is that there's very little in your control. I think the universe has dished out its cards for you guys. I think there's very little in your control, aside from the fact that you can just realign the way you're looking at things. That's all you can really do. Everything else is already, like, the wheel is moving for you guys. You just have to go with the flow and allow it to take you. It's going to take you in the good direction, so don't worry about that. Okay, let's get one message for you guys from the Yogic Path deck. Stubborn guys, earth signs. Imagine you have now 2 cards of destruction, of death and rebirth. Message for you from the Yogic Path deck, Kali, Goddess Kali. Okay, we know that Goddess Kali is she's the goddess of, she's like badass. She's like the goddess of destruction. She's the goddess of, she's not going to take shit from anybody, but in that she has transformative powers. She has the power to regenerate, dissolve anything that doesn't work. Right? Is your death card. Same card, same message twice, air signs. Okay, so Kali, you draw upon Kali when you are in a time of radical rebirth. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps, air signs. She is fierce, erratic, untamed, the part of you that you're afraid to give full control because you don't know where it will take you. She will destroy all delusion and bring you face to face with your darkest shadow. Biggest theme was dark. Not to cause anguish, but rather from a deep place of love. Remember what I said about transmuting dark. It's not bad. It's just, it is what gives you flavor. But do you indulge in it or do you transform it? That. Now you don't have a choice. I think the universe is doing it for you. She demolishes the ego that creates the boundary between you and your highest self. She is the ecstasy experienced in an orgasm, meditation, bold self-expression, or pushing a child out of the womb. Kali comes to you in a time of deep liberation, stepping into your truer form. Trust the process and allow yourself to release all limitations so you can become one with the bliss that you are. Fantastic message, Earth, air signs. I really am getting goosebumps. It's so beautiful how for all the signs, in fact, this reading, all the messages have aligned so beautifully well. So let's get one main moon message for you guys and then I will wrap it up. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Air signs, stop being in your head too much about stuff. If there is something that ignites your passion, if there is something about your life that makes you feel charged up and energized and wanting to go ahead, it's time to take that action. All right, so I hope that this helped you guys, air signs. This is of course for all air signs, that is Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, and I hope this resonated for you guys. You guys have a great month of August.